My parents gifted their house as a wedding present to my sister, even though I had been covering their mortgage. For 5 years, 2 months later, they demanded to move into my vacation home, so I turned them away, but then the police called me. What would you do if the people you loved most in the world, your own parents, not only gave away the home you'd been financially supporting for half a decade, but then tried to take yours? Because that's exactly what happened to me, and believe me, it all ended with a police officer on the phone. This isn't just a story about family drama. It's about a betrayal so deep it completely shattered my world. It all started innocently enough, or so I thought. My husband, Mark, and I were pulling up to the venue for my sister, Lily's wedding. We had an envelope with a cool $10,000 tucked safely in Mark's jacket pocket. Our wedding gift. And honestly, that was just the icing on the cake. We'd already covered about a third of the entire wedding expenses. It was a lot of money, but with Mark's investment banking job and my position as a marketing director, we could afford it. Plus, Lily was my only sister. You do these things for family, right? As we walked in, I spotted my parents immediately. Mom was fussing with Dad's tie, and he was pretending to be annoyed, but I could see the goofy smile playing at his lips. They looked absolutely radiant. That's the only word for it. Mom's face was practically glowing with pure happiness, and Dad looked 10 years younger. And that's when something twisted in my gut. I couldn't remember them looking this happy at my wedding 5 years ago. They'd been pleasant enough, sure, but not like this. Not bursting with such undeniable pride and joy. I quickly pushed the thought away. This wasn't the time to drag up old feelings. The ceremony itself went perfectly. Lily looked absolutely stunning in her dress, and Jake, her new husband, couldn't take his eyes off her. I sat there, squeezed between my parents and Mark, trying so hard to focus on the happiness of the day, instead of that nagging, persistent feeling that my parents' reactions were somehow different. After the ceremony, it was reception time. We ate, we drank, we danced. Then came the speeches. The best man, the maid of honor, and then my parents stood up together. Mom tapped her glass, gently. We want to thank everyone for coming today to celebrate our beloved daughter's wedding. That emphasis on beloved made me shift uncomfortably in my seat. Mark must have noticed, because he instinctively placed his hand over mine. Dad continued. Watching Lily grow into the beautiful woman she is today has been the greatest joy of our lives. She's always been special, always brought so much light into our home. I smiled, nodded, and wondered if I was just being overly sensitive. Of course, they loved Lily. They loved both of us, right? Then Mom reached into her purse. She pulled out some papers. Full story on the channel link below. Click now and watch what happened next. And don't forget to subscribe my channel.